Hello everybody, welcome back to Sector 1. We are here tonight at the lovely Mount Panorama Bathurst circuit. One of the best tracks in the world, it must be said. My name is Lenocis, and joining me on the commentary box tonight is your Boxer Beauty Community Series race director, The Plumber. How are we doing tonight?
Very well, thanks, mate. Very well. It's good to be here on the commentary side of the mountain rather than on the track. She's had a tough time with it.
Yeah, I mean, I think back at Bransax we were in the comms box together for the community series, and that was a lovely set of races to watch. But we're back again. Same format, once again, 10-minute qualifying, followed by two 20-minute races, the second of which is reverse grid, based on the race number 1 results. And that second race is always the race to watch out for, as it's always throwing up some brilliant racing action that we love to see. And the M3, it's provided some very good racing this season in both the community series and the main game. And Mount Panorama, that long Conrod straight at the back of the track, and Mountain Straight on the front end, they provide some excellent overtaking opportunities that I'm sure these community guys and a bunch of main game drivers will take full advantage of. So I'm looking very forward to the next hour or so of racing action, aren't you, Plumber?
Yeah, I am actually. It's I've been watching a bit of the practice, and there's some very good operators here actually tonight. A few of our favourites, of course, but yeah, a couple of new guys look okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Hello to everybody in the chat and tuning in from wherever you are around the globe. We have Robert Rice in chat. We've got yourself in chat. Debrev, Rainbow Socks, and John. Nice to see everybody coming out and supporting the stream on a Thursday night. We know it's a bit difficult to tune in on a Thursday night. People are busy, people have lives, but always some good numbers on the Thursday evening. It's nice to see. So we're not too far away from qualifying here at Mount Panorama. I think you gave them the warning a couple of minutes ago, but let's just have a look at the track map for now, just briefly. I know it's the one from the main game, but it's the same circuit that we're racing on. 23 kilometers, 23 laps. That's a big circuit, 23 kilometers. 23 laps, 6.2 kilometer circuit, 23 turns, all of which, all of the drivers are very familiar with those 23 turns. I believe, is it 3 times tyre and fuel wear for this one, or 2 times, something along those lines?
2 times it is.
Yeah, 2 times time, and the refuel rate is relevant because most of these guys shouldn't be planning a stop. They should well and truly be able to make it to the end on their tyres and fuel. Just some short, snappy races tonight, so these guys should have no issues getting from point A to point B without checking in with their team in the pit garage. But yeah, we're not far away from kicking off the 10-minute qualifying session here at Mount Panorama. Have we got all 14 drivers on the grid and ready to go?
No, we've actually got a message in off the radio that EE Bulk has left with wheel issues.
Oh, that's not good.
So technical issues have eliminated him, so I think we'll hit the big red button and start qualifying.
Well, I reckon if you just hold off for a second or so, if John's still in chat, I think he was keen to give it a go. So if he wants to jump in real quick, just hurry, John, if you're there.
Get in there.
He might jump in, or he might not. We never know. We'll give him a minute. And if he wants to jump in, then he can. Or
we've got a minute.
Yeah. Give these guys another minute of practice. But until those wheel issues, we were looking at a full grid of unique liveries, which with, I think it would have been 9 community members, which is the most we've had in a while. The last few races, we've had to fill it up with a fair few main game guys, which we still have a few tonight, but not as many as we have had before. Somebody's joining. Don't know who it is. It is John. All right, John's jumped in. He's ready to go. Here we go. We've got a full grid, 14 cars ready to go.
We'll just wait for him to get himself on the track.
By the chat, it looks like he was ready to go. He was tuning in as soon as E-Bulk's gone, oh, wheel issue. John's like, what's the go? Bum crack, like, keen as a bean, old John.
Good on him. He didn't get the Kraken vehicle this week. Was Yeah, that's a
Might
good
be
thing.
able to save a little bit on the damage bill for this week, eh?
Yes, hopefully.
Which we see Jim Bob in the chat there, which, funny enough, Jim Bob's young bloke's having a go tonight. He's jumping in. I believe the chat's that he's as young as 14, so not quite as young as young Wakey, but maybe a Wakey 2.0. And you yourself, Plumber, you've been working with young Wakey for quite some time. What do you think of a new young bloke jumping in on the block?
It doesn't surprise me too much. These young blokes, I mean, they are lightning fast.
Absolutely.
They're,
And
yes, next level stuff.
it's the prime time for driver development as well. So in a couple of seasons,
Yeah.
we could see young Jim Bob on track in Div 1. We'll have to wait and see. But I think if John's all ready to go, I think we've got all 14 cars lined
And
up.
they're all racing. They're all quality started.
Oh, quality started. I didn't even realise. Sorry.
I told you I was hitting the button. The boys were chanting at the bits.
All right, we're out on
All right.
track. Here we go. So we're already
Long.
a minute or so into qualifying here. I'll just adjust that timer for everybody. There we go. That's a bit closer to the actual number. So we're riding on board with Woody at the moment. He's driving the Kraken Esports car, which I believe he's driven that a couple of times this season. You've rented that to the CP driver, haven't you, Bumcrack?
I haven't, and he always makes it look good.
Yeah, absolutely. Unlike John when he drives a Kraken car.
Yeah, I think he had a bad night that night, and apparently the thing was bent before I gave it to him. But
Yeah. So we've got, just behind him, we've got Slapper's mate in the CP Motorsports car. He's rocked up for the last 3 or 4 Community Series races, and he's looked very, very confident at the front of the field. He's always been there or thereabouts. He came very close to a win last time out at Road Atlanta, and he's been very consistently on the podium the last few times. So watch out for Slappers looking to make an impact here at Bathurst. Laminator just behind. Fresh off of a Division 4 win around here. He loves this place. He even found himself on the comms box for Category 1 Division 2. And he's driving the Symmetry Motorsports car tonight, Laminator. 4th on track, we have Cruisin driving the Lightning Motorsports car. He did pretty alright at last time out around here, Division 3. He was the only one in the field to do a 2-stop, I'm pretty sure. So he's rocked up tonight, looking to make a massive impact on this field. Right behind him, we've got Sways, which we haven't seen him in the Community Series since Trial Mountain back in round 1. Apparently he's been doing a cricket training program, but he's back in the hot seat. Black Rose car, the number 2 there. And he's looking to make an impact here around the mountain. Right behind, we have another familiar name. We have NASCAR. And he's driving the APR Motorsports car, which has the orange wheels. It's based off Carbon Boy's main game livery there. Behind him, we have an anomaly. So this is TJ. Now, TJ used to race for NASCAR for Team 53, and he's actually driving a Team 53 car because he's got a special permission. The Stranger for Doghouse, that's the official team he's representing this race, but the Stranger, he did up a bunch of Team 53 cars for his retro round for Doghouse, and TJ actually won in this livery all the way back in, I think it was Season 2 or Season 3, perhaps?
Somewhere about there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty sure it was Season 3 in the M4s. And he's out tonight in the Team 53 car. So we've got two Team 53 drivers out on track and an actual Team 53 car, which is funny enough. But yeah, Stranger's chucked TJ's name and number on there. And he's driving it around, having an absolute blast around the mountain. We see the first few lap times coming in. Woody's setting a lap. Slappers goes 2 seconds slower. Laminator straight to P2. That's a great lap from him, a 2:04.3. Cruisin, Sway straight to the top of the time, 6/10. That's very, very quick. 2:02.4. TJ goes third. That's a good lap from him in the Team 53 car. Just behind them, we see Renegade as well, who sets a lap for 8th at the moment. We have Rainbow Socks, which is Jim Bob's young bloke. We're going to call him Young Jimmy tonight, or Jimmy Jr. is what Muffin said before. So Jimmy Jr. is what we're calling him. We've got Namo, who's a new face on the Sector 1 Community Series grid. He's driving the Datsun car tonight. And straight off the bat, he set a lap time good enough for P7 at the moment. Just slotting himself in between NASCAR and Slappers there. We saw a lap time from John, good enough for P3. Further down the order, we have Prometheus driving the Hooncorp car once again. Just behind him, we have Morgan Davey, resident driver. Currently not in the main game, but has plenty of history in the main game. I think this is his first ever Sector 1 season out of the main game, actually. So he's been enjoying the community series nonetheless. S1XL, he's fresh off of a brilliant win in Division 3. He won by 18 seconds or so against the Division 3 field, so absolutely blitzed them. He is driving absolutely spectacularly, mounting a real title fight against Revs in Division 3, so things heating up there. So first few laps have come in, and Morgan Davies actually set a lap, a 2-minute 20. So I think Morgan's trying to start it back, I think. He normally does that in these community series races. He likes to set sort of a donkey lap and then just come through and fight his way through the pack in the real race. But Woody's goes to P2 with that lap, 202.7. We say Slappers improves his lap time, puts himself in 6th place, but Laminator, oh no, Cruisin goes 5th place. That's a great lap in the Lightning car there. 204th lap. NASCAR, that's a decent lap. That puts him in P9 in the APR Motorsport car. We have Renegade, who goes into P9. I think he stays P9. I think he is already there before. 3 minutes remaining in this qualifying session, so not a lot of time to get around and set a lap. Swayze is actually pit for a fresh set of tyres, new rubber on the car. John's also pit, and he's chucking on some more rubber. I'm actually right on board with Woody as he flies through McPhillamy, down Brock Skyline, through the S's section of the circuit. He is purple as well. Look at this, through the dipper. Can he nail it? Yes, he does on the power. Loads of traction there for him. Weaving his way through here, down towards Forest Elbow, gets it tucked in. Oh, can't get much closer to that wall on the inside. And on exit. Brilliant run. Down Conrod now on the downhill section. Let's look at the dash on the left-hand side. 240, 250. What's he going to hit? Comes over the rise, and it's a downhill section down towards the chase. 260. What's he peaking at? 270. Look like 274. I see flash up on there. Slams on the brakes. Gets it turned in. That looked absolutely spectacular. Oh, one more corner to go. Murray's Bend. Stamps on the brake pedal at about the 80-metre mark. Gets it turned in. Or maybe a little bit wide from the apex there. On the throttle for the final time. What's it going to be? Is he purple? Oh, he does go purple by 2/10. Great lap from Woody there. So Swayze is going to get one more chance to set a lap here. Slappers improves his lap time, but not his position there. Because there's about 1:30 remaining on the clock. So Swayze is going to go round. Well, he'd be on his flying lap now. So we're right on board with him as he comes through Murray's on the power to start his final flying lap. Needs to be a clutch lap from Swayze right here, right now. Here he goes, down towards Hell's Corner. Very late on the brakes. That takes commitment. Down to first gear. Oh, huge moment. That might be the lap done at Hell's Corner. Down Mountain Straight now. Let's see the sector split as he heads under the bridge. He is down by 2/10. That's not his lap completely written off. He can make something out of that. Into Griffin's Bend now. Gets it tucked into the positively cambered section of the track there. Up towards the cutting, using all of the track limits on the outside. Almost touching the wall on the inside. Gets it slowed down nicely on the power up. Through out of off the exit. Round past the tree. Now here comes the run across the top of the hill. How much commitment over the grate? Oh, there's a lot of commitment. Actually tags the wall there. Coming down towards McPhillamy Park there. Oh, loses the rear end a little bit over the curb. Down towards Skyline. A little bit of traffic up ahead in the REM car. Through the dipper. Gets it turned in. So this is going to be his final lap, and he might have the slipstream from the car ahead. Down to the elbow. Gets it turned in. How much commitment? Through the elbow. Oh, leaves maybe a little bit on the table there. Down Conrod now. What's the sector split? We'll see as he comes under the bridge. He's down by a 10. He needs to find something in the chase. What's it going to be? Is it going to be late on the brakes? Yes, it is, about the 120 metre mark. Gets turned in. Oh, he's missed the apex there. That might be the lap done. Oh, no. Down towards Murray's corner. On the brakes now. Gets it turned in. What's the lap time going to be? Overtakes the REM car. And he's not going to get there. He's going to be a couple of tenths shy. No real improvements up and down the board. We see John on the lap now as he heads down towards the chase now. Down Conrod. Through the sector split. Is he up on his time? Yes, he is by 2 tenths. That might not be enough. He needs to find 6 tenths in this final sector. Namo sets a 2:05.5. He'll be happy with that. Through the chase. Just one more corner to go for John. I don't think he's going to improve his position though. Definitely going to improve his time. Looked like he's hooked up this lap. 2:01, 2:02. And he goes 2 tenths away from Sways. Finds 2 tenths in that final sector. We've got Excel now. Down to the final corner, Murray's Bend. And what's the lap time going to be for Excel? We have no idea of his sector split, but he's going to cross the line and he's down on his lap time. So that's all for the qualifying session. Wow, that was that had a lot of highs and lows.
Indeed.
As we'll have a look on the official results for the qualifying session there. This is what this is how they will be lining up in a moment's time. So Woody in the Kraken car takes pole position with a 2:02.2. Sways in second place, occupies the second grid slot here tonight. 2 tenths astray. John on the second row of the grid there in third, with Excel behind. TJ in fifth with Slappers Mate 6th. Laminator 7th, Cruisin' in 8th. We have Prometheus in 9th, Renegade 10th, NASCAR 11th, Namo 12th, Rainbow Sox 13th, and Morgan Davey will be starting from the rear of the grid. So, wow, what's the story for the race? It must be said. We have a couple of quick operators sort of finding themselves down the order. I mean, would have expected John to put it a bit of a better lap than that, but P3 it is for John. He'll be chuffed with that. Excel finds himself quite high up the order. He'll be very happy with that. But TJ P5, that's a good lap from TJ, must be said.
Well, looking at those times, I mean, we've got to remember that these are on BOP, set with balance performance on ticked. So they're really cracking good times for cars that you can't tune.
Yep, absolutely. With BOP, these cars lose about a second to a second and a half to what you can achieve with tuning. So you look at that 2:02.2, and that's basically like a 2-minute 0.5, which is insanely quick. And just thinking about that, I mean, wow, that would have probably been good enough for top 3 in Div 1. So make sure to place your predictions below. We've got 21 people in the chat at the moment, so we want to get maximum involvement, guys. So chuck your predictions down below. Who do you think's going to finish where? Who have you got for the win? Who have you got your fastest lap? And we should be about to get underway for race number 1. Mayhaps.
Well, ready to race when you are.
I'm ready to go.
Let's do it.
Oh, there's a name I haven't seen in chat in a while. We've got Go Kangaroo in chat. One of our old major sponsors here in Sector 1.
Yes.
Nice to see Go Kangaroo rocking up. As they're lined up and waiting on the grid. As the revs begin to rise. As we've got 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And they're out and racing here at Bathurst. Woody gets off to a brilliant start. Down towards the first turn. Sways is sort of keeping him honest there. Does everybody make it through cleanly? Oh! We see the Brocky car getting shoved out wide. Clipping the wall there. That's Excel, who absolutely, I think he just got shuffled out wide, got it caught up on the grass, but that means he's got 9/10 gap up to the lead now, Woody. Do they all make it through Griffins? Let's see. Gets it turned in. Oh, ho, ho. 2 by 2, that's not wise through Griffins as they head up towards the cutting now. As we see, Excel into the wall again at the cutting. He's not having a great start to this race. Getting shuffled down from 4th place all the way down to 11th in the first few corners here. But Woody is absolutely blitzed. Oh, as we see TJ, oh, that's huge. That's a 2, 3, 4 car pile up. Oh dear, that might be cause for a red flag. That is a lot of cars caught in the collateral damage there. Oh.
3. It's a long ride.
That is a lot of cars.
I don't think it's... Yeah, no one was really stationary, I'm sorry.
As these guys continue on now, Woody holds the lead of the race, 1.2 seconds over John in second. Then a massive 2.4 seconds back to Slappers in third. Cruisin has inherited 4th place there with Narmo all the way up to 5th place from 12th on the grid. As we see some move in the background between NASCAR and Morgan Davey, is that potentially? I think so. Morgan Davey slides himself up into P8. As Woody will take the line to finish the first lap around Mount Panorama. As we see Renegade going slightly defensive against Excel there. Excel's back up to 7th place and he gets Renegade on the exit. So let's have a look at the Liquid Solutions action replay of what happened there on lap number 1. I'm pretty sure off the line. We'll see what happened to Excel. So he comes through Hell's Bend. And then, does he just get shuffled out wide? Oh, that's a really strange incident. I think he tagged the rear quarter of the Black Rose car, and then it just spun him round sideways. Like the front end just sort of shot out. That's a very strange incident for Excel, but he finds himself up in a P6 already. Really pressuring the back of Narmo at the moment. It is important to remember as well that the second race here will be reverse grid. So the guys who have fallen off the back of the pack at the start, they will have a chance to keep going and redeem themselves in race number 2 with a front row start. As we might see a move from Excel now on Narmo as they head down Conrod. Down towards the chase. Good defense from Narmo. Holds Excel true, but Excel's going to have to go the long way around. Is Narmo able to hold him true? Yes, he does. Holds him to the inside, but a little bit slow on the exit. And Excel's going to sweep around the outside. Gets it done just about. Will Narmo return to centre? No, he holds off for now, but now he's under pressure from Renegade as well, who's getting up in on the action. And Morgan Davies there as well. It looks like Renegade might be able to get the move done. Just about. Dives down under brakes. Namo leaves the door open. And he'll sweep on by. Namo down to 7th place now. But now Namo's going to have slipstream, and so is Morgan Davey down Mountain Straight, down towards Griffins. Pulls to the outside. Can he get some overlap? No, he can't. He's going to have to tuck back in. We have 4-car battle pack here. As we see, Sway's tagging onto the back of this as well. Oh, Namo holds his own with Morgan around the outside of the cutting. Not the best place to overtake on the circuit. Up, down towards Reed Park at the moment. See Morgan. Oh, he's lagging quite a bit there, Morgan.
Yeah, isn't he?
Hopefully it's just... Oh, no, Namo's disconnected from the race. Oh, no, that's not going well there. That was very weird. Oh, everyone seems to be lagging a little bit.
What's going on?
Hopefully it sorts itself out. But we have a look back up front. Oh, and Laminator's disconnected as well. That's they're all dropping like flies at the moment. Oh, Renegade's left. It's not gone well.
I think we've got a red flag this.
Alright, well, yeah, we're about 6 minutes in, so...
Oh, yeah.
This is not gone well. 3 cars are retiring, and... Oh, and then Sways and Morgan have come together there at the chase, but I think it might have been lag induced.
Yeah. Everyone was racing so well closely, and...
Oh, as we see somebody in the wall, that's Excel. That might be another disconnect. Oh, and he has disconnected. Oh, so Slappers and Prometheus. We've only got 9 cars in the race, I think.
Yes, that's it's a red flag for sure.
Alright. So Bumcrack's made the call. We'll red flag the session. And we'll reset the lobby, get everybody back in, because Gran Turismo doing Gran Turismo things. And it's not going well.
And to be honest with you, you're sounding a little sketchy through my headset, so I'm ugh.
Yeah, I also disconnected.
Not good.
And then it gets a bit fuzzy when it's checking network environment for some reason, because Gran Turismo things.
Yeah, no, that's the room just killing itself now, I think.
Yeah. Alright, that was not good.
I'll restart the room.
So, we're going to go to a quick intermission, and we'll be right back with racing action coming right up. I believe we're about the 15-minute mark, so we'll be right back with... we'll figure it out. We'll tell you when we get back. Bye, guys. Hello, everybody. We apologise for the continued delay. Obviously, it's not ideal. We never want this to be happening. But some days, Gran Turismo and Polyphony, they don't want to play ball. So we're stuck we're trying to put on a show, but sometimes it's just a bit hard the way that things go. But here's what's going to happen. So we will be doing a 10-minute sprint race based on qualifying order. And then once they do that, we will go into race number 2, which will be a reverse grid. Because we've lost quite a bit of time, but it's okay. We will just be running behind tonight, unfortunately. We were thinking about getting it from lap 2 or lap 3, but it was just too difficult. So we're just going to go back to the start. Qualifying order and also it's fair to those guys who had that incident at the start where there was quite a few cars piled up coming through Reed Park across the top of the mountain, so they'll be happy with that. But yeah, we've lost one, we've lost Renegade, and we've gained one. We've got Heafy now driving, so he'll be out on track and he'll be starting from the rear of the grid. Yeah, that's it. Excel's got the right experience. It just means 9 o'clock comes sooner. So, not longer than I could mute Bumcrack, actually. So yeah, make sure to fire in below who you think's going to win the 10-minute sprint race. It should just be a 5-lapper, I think. I don't think these guys will be getting any more than 5 laps. But yeah, 5 laps, and then we'll jump in to race number 2, so we should almost be ready to go. Hey, is everything sorted there, Bumcrack?
I believe it is. Where did Heafy end up there? Starting grid.
On my screen, it looks like he's at the back.
Oh, he's on last. Yeah, he's in the right spot.
All right. So let's jump in. Don't keep these guys waiting any longer. Here we go. Hopefully, PD wants to play ball with us for the next 10 minutes. Yeah.
Yes.
And hopefully, now that all the nerves are out, everybody's gonna be driving all right. Let's just hope.
It may even be a plumber internet issue.
Mayhaps. We'll see. I mean, for the most part, it looked alright after the lobby got reset. So, let's just see what happens as the light sequence begins. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights for the second time here at Mount Panorama. The lights are out and we are racing here. Once again, does everybody make it through nice and clean on the run down towards Hell's Bend? I think they do. Yes, they do. A lot cleaner start this time. Everybody manages to make it through without any biffing or barging as they head up the run and down Mountain Straight. Woody doesn't get the jump he wanted this time, as we see in the background, 3 wide in the background. This is great racing action. They sorted out 2x2 through Griffins. We see Cruising getting shuffled out wide a little bit on the exit, on the run up through the cutting now. Whoa, as we see somebody tap on the wall there. I think it was Prometheus in the Hooncorp car. So they all head up the hill now. Oh, they're 2x2 coming through the first section across the top. Down over the grate now. And Woody still holds the lead over Sways by 6/10. Excel just behind in 3rd. John pressuring Excel as well for P4 there. Everybody seems to make it through the dipper nice and calm this time. As I tell you what, this is a much cleaner start than it was last time, isn't it, Plumber?
It is. It certainly is. I'm sort of kind of starting to think my decision was correct.
Yeah. As we see Rainbow Sox just tapping the wall there on Forest Elbow. We'll catch a replay of that one. See what happened here. We're right on board with him. He was very offline on the entry, and then on exit just understeered into that wall, so not ideal for young Jimmy there. As Woody opens up that gap to 1.1 seconds over Sways at the moment. And John's managed to get past Excel through Murray's Bend, and he's on onwards to try and catch down Sways for P2. Oh, as we see TJ there, a little bit sideways through Hell's Bend. As this is a very fast race, we're already a quarter way through. Very much a flag to flag race this. Oh, as we've lost somebody, that's not good. Namo is in the wall. That's not gone well for him. We'll see if we can catch a replay of that one.
He's not moving.
No, he's been there the whole time. So, oh, potentially a gear malfunction. He has disconnected or left the race, one of the two. Not too sure what's happened there for Namo. But
It looked like equipment failure.
Yeah. As Woody comes down through the S's, he's got 1.5 seconds over Sways at the moment through the dipper. John really pressuring the Black Rose car there. Down towards the Forest Elbow. John could be looking at a move on Sways. As they barrel down Conrod Straight for the second time in this one. Not quite going to be close enough. Didn't get the exit that he wanted out of Forest Elbow. It's going to be 4.5 tenths away as they come through the chase. Down towards Murray's at the moment. As it looks like for the most part, well, Heafy's dropped off the back of the pack, but he's driving into this blind. He hasn't had any practice. He's literally just jumped in and he's thrown into the deep end. So Morgan's up to 11th at the moment, and he's really pressuring NASCAR there in the APR car. So Woody's dropped off a little bit in terms of pace. 1.1 seconds, maybe a rare mistake from Woody there. Sways holding P2 at the moment. He's dropped John a little bit too, 9 tenths astray, so maybe a little bit of oil down there at Hell's Bend. But it's catching a couple of drivers out. Might need to get the sandbags out and tip them all over the track down there. As so far, this is pretty single file. I mean, not many moves have been made. I think everyone's just sort of hanging for that reverse grid race at the moment. Oh, as we see Prometheus running quite wide across the top of the hill there towards the skyline. So we do have confirmation. Namo's controller apparently exploded. I mean, that's the emoji you use.
Yes.
So he'll go down as the first mechanical retirement of this one.
John's not letting Swayze go here.
No, absolutely not. So it looks like Sways is good on the run up the hill, but then John gets him coming back down and down the straight. He can't quite get enough on him on the exit of Forest Elbow down towards the chase, but he's closer than he was last lap. 3 tenths at the moment. He was half a second at this point last lap. And that gap has opened up once again. Well, Sways has set the quickest lap of the race, and it's immediately gone quicker by John, who sets a 2:01.9. What a lap from John.
BOP, like, really.
Yeah, that's similar lap times to what they were setting with tuning. So John absolutely rapid. When you give or take the second and a half, that's well into the 2 flats, which I believe John did do in quali 2 weeks ago.
I think he did too, yes.
started P3, finished P3 from... Oh, no, might have started P2. Who knows? John will tell us. He'll watch this back and he'll be like, Lenocis. Yeah. All that I know is it wasn't pole because Goaty got that with a 59.
Yeah.
Hard to forget that.
What were we saying about young fellas at the start?
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the thing. We were just talking about it the other day. Goat's not even... He's not the youngest in S1 anymore. He's not the second youngest. Not even the third.
No.
He's the fourth.
No.
And when we've got Jimmy Jr. coming through the ranks at the moment, he could be on the chopping board for fifth youngest. And what's that? Now he's just nothing.
Yeah.
Hasn't even got the young going for him.
One day he'll be up there with 76th oldest.
Yeah. Back in my day, says Goaty. As gap's definitely opened up between Excel and TJ here. The gap's 5 seconds and Laminator is absolutely flying. He's in 6th place at the moment and he's really closing up on TJ. As things are getting quite tight at the top. John's fallen off the back a little bit, but I think these guys are going to get one more lap. You look at the timer there, that's a minute 40. That's, yeah, they're not going to get around for one more.
Yeah. Yeah. Might be. They may do.
There's TJ under a lot of pressure from Laminator. This would be a brilliant move if Laminator can pull it off here. TJ sending him the long way round. And at Griffins, you have to have a lot of extra grip to get that done. Backs out early, can't quite get it done. I think we saw down the order Morgan and Cruisin going side by side. Two big names in Sector 1. Got TJ and Laminator still going at it. Laminator's made a bit of a mistake there. He's dropped off the back there. 1 second astray of TJ. But things are getting spicy at the top. Sways is within 4/10 of Woody. Woody's made a mistake somewhere. And he's also purple. Can Sways get this done? He's going to have one major opportunity down into the chase. But John's hanging in the wings as well. On the power. Woody needs a good exit. He sort of matches Sways there, but he's going to have the slipstream all the way down. I don't think it's going to be enough. That's 5/10 of slipstream that he's got to find. Woody might just be safe here. We could see a very opportunistic move from Sways. What's it going to be? Through the chase now. Does he dive down the inside? No, he doesn't. Holds behind. Woody needs a good exit. Oh, a huge moment from Sways. He could be under pressure from John now. No, I think he's safe for now. But as they round Murray's corner for the final time, Woody's going to take P1. Did a brilliant job from start to finish of the 5-lapper. Takes P1, Sways P2, John P3, Excel takes P4. And it will be TJ who holds off against Laminator for P5. Laminator comes home in 6th. Morgan Davey impressively up to 7th in just 5 laps. Prometheus in 8th. We have Slappers in 9th. NASCAR will come home in 10th. Got Rainbow Socks, Jimmy Jr. there in 11th. Cruisin will take 12th. And Heafy will come home in 13th place. And that's all for this race, as we had retirement in Namo. So we'll have a look at the race results. Now, there wasn't much chopping and changing in that one, and that was to be expected. We always knew it was going to be a short one, but definitely a lot less action than that first session without the red flag. So let's recap the race results for that one. Woody takes P1, Sways takes P2. We have John there in 3rd with the fastest lap of 2-minute 1.9. CDXL in 4th, TJ takes 5th, Laminator 6th, Morgan Davey 7th, Prometheus in 8th. We have Slappers Mate 9th, NASCAR 10th, Rainbow Socks 11th, Jimmy Jr. there. 12th is Cruisin, 13th is Heafy, and Namo is the only mechanical retirement of race number 1. So now we will be going for a quick intermission, and I promise this one will be quicker than the last one, guys. The plumber will do God's work and set the grid for a reverse grid race number 2. So coming right up, guys, we will be right back. Hello guys, we are back and we're about to go racing for race number 2, which is Reverse Grid, the best race of the community series. I think the plumber's just getting the last few housework things sorted, and then we will be ready to go momentarily. All 14 are back in the lobby and ready to go.
We are ready to go.
Alrighty then, here we go. Race number 2. Let's hope that it goes smoother than race number 1.
Oh, just yep. And away we go.
Here we go. Smacking the big red button.
Sorry, Diz.
Alright. Race number 2 about to get underway. One light, 2 light, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And they're out and racing here once again at Bathurst. Heafy from pole position, he gets away well. We see Namo tries to go around the outside. Oh, cruising. Gets checked up there, but everybody, oh, they're already starting to bunch up 3-4 wide there. Look at this. Brilliant stuff. Down mountain straight. They're 2 by 2. Look at this. Brilliant formation driving. Still squabbling for position. Oh, that's 2 cars in the wall. Oh! Does anybody... Oh, that's hard to see.
Around.
TJ's round. Oh, that's disaster for TJ. We'll try and catch that on the Liquid Solutions action replay. See what happened here for TJ. As they come through, he's getting
John
boxed about. And then, oh, yeah, there was a bit of contact there from John. He spun him round. That's not great for TJ there. And John went back to TJ, but I think TJ refused the redress. And they're both just poddling along at the back of the pack for now. So, anywho, these guys continue on, and it's Heafy who leads Namo ahead of Cruisin' for P3. Slapper's already up to P4. Morgan Davies sitting 5th at the moment. We see NASCAR under a massive load of pressure from Sways behind in the Black Rose car. We could see a move here down Conrad into the chase.
He has just climbed up the field.
Let's see, Sways looks to the outside, inside, outside. NASCAR tries to defend and he covers it off well. Good defense from NASCAR there to keep Sways behind. We'll look back up to Slappers, who's pressuring Morgan Davey for 4th place. Oh, as we see down the inside, we see Sways get that move done on NASCAR into Murray's corner. We'll catch that one on the Liquid Solutions action replay. Very opportunistic move. Just shot down the inside, bite it down. And that's a half opportunity there at Murray's. Very opportunistic. If you can get that done, you've done well. If the move presents itself, you can fire it down the inside. So Namo takes the lead of the race. Heafy's down to 4th place now. So he's had something happen to him. Down to 5th. Oh, he's gone very slowly. What's happened to Heafy? Maybe some damage. But Namo under a lot of pressure from Cruisin' here. Up the hill, through Griffins, down towards the cutting. We get that done. Cruisin' under... Oh, Slappers into the fence. Trying to hang around the outside of Cruisin', I think, through the cutting. And through there, there's only room for 1 car. Let's catch this. Let's see what's happened. Oh, they went 3 wide. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. No. I was saying going 1 wide through there, 2 wide. 3 wide, that's never going to work, yeah. Because Cruisin' was ahead and Sways was behind. And then Slappers, there's about 3/4 of a car length, and Slappers tried to thread his way through. Oh! It's Cruisin', drops to 5th place. Yeah, but Slappers tried to thread the needle and he couldn't quite get it done, and got pinched by Sways on the outside and Cruisin on the inside. So have a look what happened to Cruisin here on the Liquid Solutions Action Replay as they came through the S's section. 5 cars, 6 cars right there. And then through the dipper, he lost the rear. That's unfortunate for Cruisin. Oh, they're 2-3 wide. Oh, down to the chase. Oh, it's all... Oh, this is a huge scrap for position there. And Cruisin has lost out big time. Lost another 3 positions. We'll catch that again. Look at all the cars. They're flying down here. And as they got to the chase, it was only... They needed to find themselves through. And they were 3 wide, 4 wide. And then, oh... Cruisin, the big loser out of all that. So they head up the hill now. Morgan Davey takes the lead of the race. Sways there in second place with Narmo third. So Narmo, he was leading this race at some point, but he's one of the only ones here who's held on to his position off the start. He's still fighting at this pointy end. We saw Cruisin go from P1 to P11 in the space of a couple of corners, but yeah, Narmo continues on in P3 for now, despite being under a bucket load of pressure from Slapper's mate. Through McPhillamy Park now, down towards Skyline. Under brakes, everybody makes it through nice and smooth. Somebody's dropped off the back of the pack here, and it is Rainbow Socks. Jimmy Jr., he's having a tough time at the top of the hill. Dorgan maybe heads down through Forest Elbow down towards Conrod in the chase. Sways in a hot pursuit behind. Narmo still under a lot of pressure. Could be in danger of losing third position from Slappers under brakes. Manages to hold off, plants his car, bang smack into the middle of the circuit. Slappers can't do anything to retaliate. NASCAR is doing really well as well here as well in P5. After 3 laps holding his position, but he's got Prometheus and last race's race winner Woody there in 7th. We have Excel and Laminator just behind with Cruisin. He's got himself up to 10th with Heafy 11th, who's under a lot of pressure from John. John and TJ have caught up to the back of this pack now. So these guys are going to be able to get their feet down and really have a good red hot crack at this. Say Morgan and Sways side by side down towards Griffins. Under brakes, we see in the background as well, Narmo and NASCAR, I think. All sorts of self out. Oh no, it's not NASCAR, it's Narmo and Slappers, mate. Competing for 3rd place. Into the cutting now. Narmo still holds 4th place over NASCAR. But NASCAR has a Woody knocking on the back door there. Alright, calm down. Okay. Calm down, Bubblecrack. It is past 9 o'clock, I guess. That would go on one of those Instagram pages.
It could do.
Out of context commentary. As these guys... Oh, somebody's facing backwards. That's not great. That's not gone well. Prometheus in the Hooncorp car in the S's, facing the wrong way. Oh.
Morgan's having a crack at Swayze again.
Oh, he's hit the wall. Down through the chase. And Swayze manages to pull it up. Dorgan maybe not giving up this easily. Still going at it. Slappers behind after he's broken the toe to Narmo. He's absolutely legging it. But Narmo's got NASCAR and Excel right behind. Where's Woody gone? Hang on a minute.
What?
Wait.
Oh.
Am I missing someone off
Back in
my title
12th.
screen? Oh, wait.
No, he's back in 12th.
Oh.
He's had a tough time.
Yeah, something
Well, at 2 minute
monumental.
10.
Something absolutely huge just happened to Woody here. Not too sure what it was, but what that means is that Namo still defending. Oh, very opportunistic move from Excel. Pulls to the inside and he gets that done. Makes the room, sticks the move down on the inside of Namo, and Namo's sent down the order. 2P5 now. Oh, NASCAR's in the wall.
Yeah, he's just outbreaking himself. Oh, Namo has too.
You'll see as he came through Griffins and up towards Cutting. Oh, he just got sucked out wide, and oh, there might have been a little bit of contact from Laminator there. Perhaps, maybe not much. I think he was already stuck out there out wide. But yeah, Sways has built a 1 second gap on Morgan this lap as well, so he's done well there. Slappers is catching up too, 2 seconds away. Excel has cleared those. Oh, Namo, what's happened to Namo? Down to 9th place. He's right in the thick of it here. He's going backwards. He's lost 4 positions so far this lap. 5 positions. It's all going on ahead of him. NASCAR and John side by side. Down Conrod. Is John going to get 2 for 1 here? It's a 2 for 1 special at the Bathurst Coles. Down the inside goes John. Is he going to sweep around the outside of Laminator on his Lightning Motorsport teammate? Yes, he does. He's going to get it done. What a move from John. Gets 2 for 1. Absolutely magnificent from John, but Laminator's not done with him yet. Oh, I thought Laminator was going to throw it down the inside there, but he saves himself for another day. Just behind here now, we have a massive battle back of cars forming. All come through Hell's Bend at the same time through here. As we'll catch that huge battle on the replay between NASCAR, John, and Laminator. So John got rid of NASCAR in a straight line and then laid under brakes. Got it done around the outside of Laminator. Very, very good from John, showing why he's one of the best in Sector 1. But to be fair, Laminator's not giving up that easily. He's still within 3/10 of John here, so he's driving absolutely phenomenally, Laminator. Absolutely smashing it here in the Community Series.
And he's doing pretty well in the main series too.
Yeah. 2 wins to his name this season, Laminator. 1 at Trial Mountain, 1 at here at Bathurst.
Yes, he loved it here.
Yeah. Loves him some Bathurst, Laminator. As I said before, he was in the comms box for Category 1, then he won here in Division 4. Now he's back here for the Community Series, so a bit of involvement for all 3 streams this week. Things have kind of calmed down now. I mean, we've still got bumper-to-bumper action from 6th place, 7th place down. But, it's, yeah, I mean, TJ's back up to 8th. I mean, John and TJ, back on lap 1, they were 10, 15 seconds off the pace. After their incident. Oh, TJ shows the nose to his old team boss there. But now, oh, the APR car runs wide, and now TJ is going to pull alongside. Is he going to get it late under brakes? Can't quite stick it on his old team boss there. These two having a right old scrap. TJ shows the nose, pulls alongside, a little bit of contact. But he gets it done at Hell's Corner. TJ and NASCAR scrapping like the good old days. But now we see Namo and Cruisin'. So Namo's got the indicator on. So is he telling Cruisin' to go by, or is he just playing a little bit of mind games here, Namo? As Cruisin's... Wait a minute. How did Cruisin lose the position there to Heafy? That was very weird. Okay, thank you, Gran Turismo, for not letting me use my replay. That's very rude of Gran Turismo.
Can be. This would keeps getting setbacks. It's way back again in 13th.
Oh, what's happened to Woody?
He's had a tough day.
From hero to zero for Woody here. Morgan's not given up hope yet. Closes down that gap to 1.5 seconds to Sway's up front. Slappers, mate. A lot of no man's land at the moment. Excel, they're in 4th place. John currently in 5th. He's put 4 seconds on his Lightning Motorsport teammate of Laminator. TJ, he's dropped NASCAR and all eyes for Laminator now. NASCAR in 8th there. Namo sitting in 9th. Heafy in 10th. Oh, NASCAR! Loses traction, finds himself on the inside wall there at the exit of the chase. Oh, I forgot. I don't have a replay. Why is Gran Turismo doing this? Sorry, guys. No replay for the rest of the race. It happened in Ghost Lobby the other night too. I couldn't have a replay, so just Gran Turismo doing Gran Turismo things. Things are a little bit close for the minor places here. Got Namo and Heafy still going at it. Namo's up to 8th after NASCAR put in the wall. And then we've got Heafy there in 9th. Cruising down in 10th at the moment, so he's really struggled after his fall from grace at the top of the times. So Morgan Davies still holding that gap to 1.5 seconds, but 2 laps left in this race. It might be a far cry to get the job done for Morgan. And just checking, Morgan does have plenty of fuel. I mean, he is a switchblade driver.
I think we've got about 2 laps left. Maybe 3.
Nah, I don't think they'll get 3. 3.5 minutes left. Definitely 2 laps. Morgan does set his personal quickest lap of the race. John's already back up to P5 and he's 1.2 seconds off Excel. So we could see a spicy meatball of a battle between John and Excel in the final 2 laps here. I was going to see TJ and Laminator going at it. TJ, he's going to get it done on Laminator. Slides up into P6. I would get that on a replay, but somebody's pulled out a cable down somewhere in the pit lane, so we won't have it. So Heafy's got Namo, and Namo's now sitting in P9 with Cruising behind, knocking on his back door.
He's handled the pressure quite well tonight. Namo, he's had everybody giving him a harassment, and he's held the pace up quite well.
Yeah, exactly. Showed good defense, just enough, like nothing that's going to take out his opponents on purpose, but just enough that he's able to fend them off, bide himself a bit of time.
Fight for the position. Yes.
So we've got blue flags for Jimmy Jr. here. Not had a good race this one. By the times, I don't think he's had a clean lap this race, unfortunately. But that's okay. He had a great first race one, so can't take away from the performance today. I mean, race number 2 a bit lackluster. You won't be too happy with it. he'll be a bit beat up about it. His goal for tonight was to not finish last, and he did that in race number 1. He didn't qualify last either, so he's done a good job. I reckon 2 out of 3. That's success in my books.
No, he's done all right.
Sways there in P1. He starts the final lap around the mountain. And he is 1.2 seconds ahead of Morgan Davey here. As you saw Jimmy Jr. just giving way to the faster cars. Good blue flags driving. This gap is still 1.1 seconds. We see Excel coming through now as well, with John right on his rocker. Whoop, and
Shock's getting his job out of the way.
Yeah, good job there. So John and Excel, I reckon, is going to be shaping up for a good battle, but it's going to end on this lap, unfortunately. So that's as far as we're going to go. Down the hill now through the S's and the dipper. Maybe a tap of the wall there for Excel. So we do have confirmation this is the final lap of the race. Oh, huge moment from Excel, and John's going to sweep on by. So, critical error, a blunder there, unforced error from Excel. And John is going to inherit P4. Slapper's just ahead of him down the road. But it is going to be Sways. He's been the story of race number 2 here. He's played the reverse grid perfectly. And he's going to come home to take a race number 2 reverse grid race win. He's done brilliantly here tonight. The Black Rose back on top of the podium. P1 for Sways. Morgan Davey come home P2. Brilliant job for him. Slapper's mate completes another great podium. He'll add to his collection. John finishes 4th with Excel there in 5th. Will be TJ, who comes home in P7. Oh, it's P6, I should say. Laminator takes P7. Heafy in 8th. We'll have Namo in P9, who manages to hold off Cruisin. That's a monumental effort for the Dadson car. Cruisin will come home in P10. We've got NASCAR in 11th for APR. Prometheus there in 12th, and Woody. Don't know what's happened to him, but he's set the fastest lap as well, but he will be coming home in P13.
When did this? Oh, he set that 2 laps together.
And he's given us a smoke show as well. That's going to take away a few kilometres till the next service.
Let's go straight in for a service.
Yeah. I mean, judging by the witness marks on the headlights, I reckon, yeah, you might need that service sooner rather than later.
The insurance guys laughed at me last week.
All right, let's have a look at the race results for race number 2. Here's how they shape up. Sways takes race 2, P1, with Morgan Davey in 2nd place. Slapper's mate completes the podium. John, after redressing to TJ on lap number 1, comes home in P4 with a great recovery drive. Excel takes 5th with TJ in 6th there. Laminator 7th with Heafy in 8th. Namo in 9th. Cruisin 10th. NASCAR 11th. Prometheus 12th. We've got Woody in 13th, and Rainbow Sox will come home in 14th. Never really got up and running there in race number 2 there, Jimmy Jr. So yeah, make sure to fire your Drive of the Day votes down below. It's easy to be short-sighted with race number 2, but make sure to take into account race number 1, no matter how botched it was with all the issues we had from PD. But yeah, make sure. Oh, so apparently Rainbow Sox accidentally had wet tires on the car, which isn't great.
That would make things difficult.
Yeah. And he just braved it out on the wet tires apparently, rather than coming in for fresh. Or he's saying because I pit for wet tires. So He intentionally came into the pits for wet tyres. That's a odd decision down at the Black Light Garage.
Uh, at the very least, a decision that should be looked back upon.
Yeah, I mean, it was a bright and sunny day on the mountain, so no real sign of any rain, but you do know how the conditions can change here quite suddenly at Mount Panorama.
They can indeed.
Anyways, we haven't really got any Drive of the Day votes popping in. Make sure to chuck them in, guys, because
Yeah.
it gives us some talking points. I do think, well, who do you think you're going to give your Drive of the Day to there, Bumcrack?
I thought Slapper's mate was pretty consistent for the whole race, both races in fact.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just plodded along, very little in the way of mistakes, and kept a good pace.
Very good. Slappers is always up there, proven like he's never the quickest in these races, but he's always at the pointy end, and that just shows consistency. We saw in FIA Formula 3, the champion this year, didn't even win a single race, but he won the championship, and that's all you need. It's that consistency. And Slappers, he's been driving next level in this community series with brilliant consistency. So yeah, that's a good shout. I'll give it to him as well. He'll take my Drive of the Day. And we're not getting any in the chat down below. Come on, guys.
Oh, God.
Buzzkills.
Special mention actually to Morgan. Morgan actually, I thought, put on a really good first race. And, then held off new guy.
Yeah.
Held up for second really well. Yeah, Morgan. Yeah, Morgan.
Yeah.
He did pretty well.
Yeah, he absolutely did. He gave a really good fight. He took the fight to Sways in race number 2. And in race number 1, he got himself up into P7, starting from the back of the grid. So, but I mean, do we expect any less from Morgan? Let's be honest.
No, probably not. But you got to reward him when he does, so he gets rewarded every time.
Which Morgan said in the chat, the winner. Now I'm going to take that as a Driver of the Day vote for Sways. It's a bit ominous, that message, just the winner, but I think I get what he's getting at here. But seeing that, Jimmy Jr.'s fighting chat, Drive of the Day, everyone. That's a good call. Everyone drove brilliantly. Apart from that first start, I think everybody kept it pretty clean, reasonably clean, which is what we love to see. Some brilliant racing action on a Thursday evening. Never hurt anyone.
It definitely doesn't.
So let's sign things off for this evening. Anything else to say before we cut off the stream tonight, Plumber?
No, I just thought it was actually as you said, some really good racing tonight. Everyone had some really close racing and kept it really clean.
Absolutely.
Yes, very good all round.
So if you haven't already, guys, make sure to chuck a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I know it sounds cheesy and cliche, but it really does help. We're a small YouTube channel in comparison to what there is out there, but every like and subscribe that we get goes a long way in helping us with the algorithm. So yeah, really appreciate it. Thanks for everybody rocking up tonight. I think I'm looking at me numbers right now. We peaked out at 28 viewers, which for a Thursday night, that's just absolutely spectacular. 28 guys jumping in and having a watch. It's rare that you see something like that happen. So thanks for everybody coming out tonight, supporting the stream. For the community series, we love to see it. And thanks for rocking up. So that's Lenocis and Bumcrack signing things off for Bathurst in the Boxer Beauty Community Series. We'll catch you all this Sunday for the Division 1 Enduro. 2 hours around Monza, so looking very forward to that. I don't know who's in the comments box for that. It's somebody. Maybe Snake Eyes and Carbon Boy, I have a feeling. But we'll sign things off and we'll talk to you on Sunday in a couple of days. We'll catch you guys. Bye-bye.
Good night.